Well, hello and welcome back after the summer break to a new episode of Mama Patschifig. I'm sitting at the Rhine, our old companion, if you know us. The Rhine holds a special place in our, let's say, family history. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about today. Today is actually a pretty special day for me because it's the start of a new school year and it's the first time I dropped off all my kids to school. So my youngest also started kindergarten and that's pretty cool. It's very windy. So I don't know whether you can hear me. There's a train passing as well. But I wanted to make it a point to quickly record an update because I was actually very tempted to not post a video tomorrow because I will not manage to edit the summer travels till a little later, and it just has been extremely busy coordinating everything whilst the kids were at home and not at school. But then it kind of came to my mind that this is actually what Mama Patschifig and these series should be about. The real, obviously not completely uncensored life of a mom of three. And it also didn't feel right to just post all the travel highlights and not talk about this part of motherhood, of parenthood, of trying to, as we say in German, fit everything under one hat, which we have this saying, and which I very often feel it's a bit quite stupid because there is not such a big hat where you can just fit it all. So besides the really nice travels we did, the time we've spent at home was also very intense in the sense that it was not easy to coordinate work, being with the kids, making sure they are having a good time, preparing for the new school year, etc. And also filming, editing and publishing those updates. And I just wanted to also show this part of, like I said, being a mom. I think sometimes it comes very easy that we are showing all the highlights, the nice pictures, which they certainly were as well for us. But then there was also the times where it was just a challenge to make it all work, to make it all kind of fit into a schedule. And there was obviously more than once and probably more moments than I like to admit where there was just a silver lining of my sanity left. And that's also a reality, or my reality at least. But back to it being a special day today. I just felt like coming here to this spot. I actually don't even have a lot of time. I have half an hour between shuttling the kids from activity to activity or to play date to play date. And I just came here to sit by the river, reflect a bit on this new era of my life as a mom, and also just to be still for a moment and appreciate. And what I feel, it's for me, it's often getting back to gratitude. Besides those moments, like I said, which have been stressful and intense with trying to juggle work and my projects like Mama Patschifig and family, I feel very, very grateful for everything we got to experience this summer. I feel very grateful for 3 healthy kids and for these little pockets of time which I hopefully get, and sitting here at the river looking at the water which just flows continuously gives me a sense of peace. And it also reminds me that, you know, life is a flow, and it's passing in a way as well. So I also want to have that presence in my life. And one other thought which also came to my mind is that, I don't know, sometimes I also had these heavy feelings, especially when I was very close to losing my cool, or when I lost my cool with my kids, that, I don't know, I felt also that trend which we probably have seen on social media, that you only have 18 summers with your kids, which on the one hand is obviously true, even though in a way I also hope that you're gonna stay connected to your kids in one or the other way when they are older than 18. Obviously you might not spend the whole the entire summer together, but nevertheless. But I don't know, I just sometimes get that vibe that it's also putting extra pressure on parents, that we have to make those summers a highlight show. And it's just, I don't know, I have a hard time putting it into words, but I just want to also sense that it's probably also okay to just do less and just make it work for your family and your circumstances. And sometimes I feel those posts can also really put pressure on us, that we have to create some kind of crazy highlight show or whatsoever. And that is what our kids need and deserve. And just wanted to put that out there, not that you feel probably also when you see my version of our summer or part of our summer, not that you're getting trapped into this. This is really not what I would intend. And I think for us, traveling, being on the road is something that makes us, or which is something that's very close to us as a family. But that doesn't mean that everyone has to do that, or that's the right thing, or that your summer is anything less if you stay at home and do things at home. So I think that is also important. With that, I guess it's going to be a pretty short update tomorrow, but bear with me. I made the commitment to post every week for a year, so that's what I'm going to do. But the videos are going to differ, quite a bit in style, length, and so on. I'm going to show you a few clips from the videos I did yesterday. We went on a little hike with my parents, and that I could add here. And then I just say, until next time.